So, Super Bowl Sunday has passed us. We finally got a trailer for The Flash. Did it build up enough hype? That's kind of debatable. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before we jump in onto today's subject, if this is your first time here, welcome. Hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know anytime we upload a new video. Also be sure to hit the thumbs up button, as that really helps us out. So with that said, let's just jump right on into it. Not gonna lie, I don't really have notes here. I didn't really sit down and plan out what I was gonna say. I just watched the trailer, probably like a lot of people, and anybody who's tuning into this video hopefully have. And I've just kind of let it simmer in my mind for, several hours since yesterday, and just thought I'd talk about it and, just share my overall thoughts. So with that said, the question I posed at the top: did it build enough hype? I know for some people that it did. There have been some posts I've seen where people are extremely excited, and for those people, I'm glad that you really are, that there was enough in there to show you that. I think that there are things to be excited about. As for me personally, I really wasn't wowed by it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't like the trailer. I enjoyed, what was in there. I enjoyed what I saw. It just wasn't one of those, wow, I've got to go see it, the moment it comes out kind of thing. That's what I mean by, did it build up hype and whatnot. For me, it was a good trailer. That's about pretty much all I can say about it. If you watched my video that I did talking about all the movies that are due out for this year, one of the things I said when I talked about the Flash movie and why it happened to be in the tier that it was in my ranking system, I'm just not a fan of Ezra Miller's Flash. Just to me, it's not that great a portrayal of the character and what Flash has been, and what has been written and what I've seen in other like live action portrayals of him. That's just my thoughts, though. Does that mean that Ezra Miller is a bad actor? No, I'm sure he has some brilliant stuff. I personally actually haven't really watched him in anything else but being the Flash. But there are some other people that really do like what he has done as far as his other body of work. But for me, strictly speaking, as the Flash, I haven't really enjoyed it that much. I've never been wowed by it. But that said, there are some things obviously to be excited about in this movie. First and foremost, for me, anybody who's been around long enough probably has a decent idea of how old I am. So I was a kid when Batman '89 came out. So getting a Michael Keaton Batman back is exciting. It really is, and I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. I've always thought that Michael Keaton is an extremely talented actor, whether it's comedy, whether he does the Batman, and any of his other roles that he's done over the years. As goofy as it sounds, I probably got most excited when I saw the '89 OG Batmobile covered up. I love that car. That's my Batmobile. That will always be my Batmobile. So I was super excited when I saw that. I'm curious to see how much Ben Affleck's Batman is in the movie. They do show him, at least in there, talking to Barry as Bruce. I personally thought that Ben's Batman was good, especially for what they were giving you. He was the older Bruce Wayne that had been there, done that. A little bit kind of like Frank Miller's Batman, just a little older, a little crazier, a little less morally compassed in some ways. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what his role is, and I'm curious to see what surprises they did not put in that trailer. I'll be curious to see if they do another trailer before the movie does come out in June. But for the most part, I hope that any other surprises they've kept hidden. There are rumors that I've seen moving around, around on the internet and whatnot. So there's definitely potential when it's something based off of Flash, Fastest Man Alive, and Flashpoint Paradox. These are stories that will help you kind of understand multiverse stuff, especially when it comes to the Flash. So if you haven't read it, by all means get down to your local comic shop and check it out. If you just kind of want to see Flashpoint Paradox but not read, there is a Flashpoint Paradox animated movie from DC, which is absolutely amazing, and it was actually the catalyst for the entire last arc of the DC animated movies that culminated in Apocalypse War. So for anybody who's curious, definitely check out the book. I definitely highly recommend checking out the source material, which is the book. Secondly, check out the animated movie. I think you'll enjoy it, but this movie is definitely not that. But those particular things that I mentioned can definitely at least help you understand kind of what Barry's doing and the whole multiverse thing, because he is kind of the catalyst for a lot of the multiverse stuff in DC, at least from everything that I've read and learned in my short time reading comics. So yeah, this definitely has potential to be something really, really good. I want it to be successful, despite the fact that it's basically going to reset the entire DCU, moving into the James Gunn, Peter Safran phase. But that could be a good thing. They hopefully probably delayed the movie, said that there were things that they could do to set up the universe that's coming in about, 2-3 years, 2024, 2025. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential here. Like I said, just as a general reaction to the trailer, I just wasn't wowed. I'm just kind of managing myself. My expectations are just kind of very middle of the road. I definitely know that I could come out of the other side of the movie probably blown away. And if that happens, cool. If it doesn't, so be it. Nonetheless, I'm still going to go support what DC is doing in all of their movies this year. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Just wanted to share, just kind of some thoughts and suggestions on, everything based on the Flash trailer. Let me know down in the comments. What did you think of it? Did it blow you away, get you really hyped up? Or are you a little like me, where you're kind of middle of the road? Or were you someone who it did nothing for you at all, and you can almost care less if you see the movie at this point? I definitely would like to hear from everybody, but be sure to keep it civil. Just keep it, fun and lighthearted. We're all just here to talk and have a good time. There's no reason to get angry about anything. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So with that said, I'm going to get out of y'all's hair. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll catch you guys next time. Later, everybody.